Every day, researchers and students around the globe spend countless hours manually subculturing cells. This fundamental yet tedious task is critical in biotech, pharmaceutical, and academic research labs. But there's a major problem. Manual subculturing is time consuming, error prone, and highly susceptible to contamination. A single mistake can force researchers to start over, sometimes multiple times in a single experiment, which significantly delays critical discoveries and wastes valuable resources. We think that it is time for a better solution. We explored the market for solutions and found that existing alternatives were large, expensive, and designed for industrial scale use. These alternative products also completely ignored the needs of individual researchers and educators. We were determined to change this, so we surveyed biologists, university lab technicians, and industry experts to deeply understand their frustrations. We asked them exactly what part of the subculture process they would like to be automated the most. By analysing their insights, we found out that the process of pipetting and liquid handling was the biggest thing that our users wanted to be made simpler. On that note, we would like to introduce Cellsys, a game-changing solution that makes cell culture more accessible, affordable, and effortless. Our product aims to lower the barrier to cell subculture by automating the most tedious parts and helping minimize human error, meaning that people from all skill levels can benefit from using our product. With Cellsys, high school students can now gain hands-on experience in cell subculture simply and cost-effectively, while seasoned researchers can spend less time subculturing and more time making discoveries. With just a few taps, Cellsys automates the fluid handling process. This drastically reduces the workload and contamination risks. Our goal isn't to replace manual cell culture, but to enhance it. Now, let's take a closer look at how Cellsys works. Cellsys is designed with precision and simplicity in mind. Its key components include a touchscreen display which allows the user to select the chemical of their choice, set a precise volume, and start the subculturing process. A main body that dispenses chemicals and can be used with various containers like a T25, a T75, and conical tubes. Cellsys has 3 dispensing tubes which can be all used for different chemicals and 1 aspirating tube for waste removal. Cellsys also has compact housing unit that stores electronics and chemical cartridges, making the system highly portable. Using Cellsys is incredibly simple. Ensure the chemical cartridges are filled, place your subculture flask under the dispensing nozzle, select the chemical and volume on the touchscreen, confirm your settings, press start, and let Cellsys do the rest. Cellsys is also lightweight, only weighing about 3 kg, and is extremely portable, no larger than a MacBook, and is made from chemical resistant materials, and this can all fit under a standard biosafety cabinet. Our Cellsys prototype was made from a range of different components. The touchscreen display, which was sourced externally, is housed in a PLA 3D printed frame made by our CAD engineers. The main body of Cellsys was also made from the same chemical resistant material, PLA, and was also 3D printed. The electronics comprises of an Arduino Mega, a Raspberry Pi, a touchscreen display, 2 power sources, 2 peristaltic pumps, and 1 motor driver, and these were all externally sourced. The peristaltic pumps connect to chemical-resistant silicon tubing and to our chemical cartridges. The total cost of our Cellsys prototype is £143.51. £20 of this was in-house costs, such as 3D printing, and the remaining £123.51 is for the externally sourced parts. For the mass production of our products, we'll transition to using techniques such as injection molding and PCB design, which will increase the costs. For the mass production of our product, the total cost will be £238.84, £40 being in-house costs, and £198.84 being external costs. What we have shown today is just the beginning of Cellsys. There is still much more to do since this is our first prototype. In the future, we aspire to use more high-grade chemical-resistant materials for both the body and the touchscreen, improve and adapt the Cellsys body for a sleeker and more modern feel, incorporate a new dry coupling system which allows us to sell pre-made chemical cartridges which can seamlessly connect to our pumps, and create a PCB to house all of our electronics for a simpler and more compact feel. We are seeking any investment in order to be able to make these improvements possible, and so that we can use Cellsys to change the future of cell culture together. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Cellsys is the future of cell culture, empowering researchers, educators, and students alike, and we are proud to say that the future of biotech starts here.